Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. In this video I have my SGC returns come back to me. So let's open them up and see what I've got.
It's a goal!
Now to cover up my returns, I'm going to use this awesome David Beckham sticker. Picked this up recently in a job lot for I think it was about 10 pence per sticker or something. Yeah, like that. So I'm going to open this up now. So if anybody has never sent their cards off before, if you're in the UK and you want to send your cards off to a grading company, I recommend using the Grading Club. Aaron is amazing, really cool guy. The Grading Club are on Facebook, they are Instagram, and you can email them. They send off to SGC, PSA, and I think CGC, and they do a really good job. With SGC, these cards I think have taken 18 days to get out of my hand and then back into my hands. So 18 days. They say 2 weeks, but you got to take into account you need to send it to them. They grade. They will then send it to the graders in the States. They send it back, and then they have to then sort and then send out. Cool, fantastic. Right. So this cost me £70 to grade. A lot of money, guys, if you are grading. There's 5 cards here, but SGC used to always be around about £20 a card. They've dropped down to, I think this was $14. I think it's $14 a card, but because Aaron needs to make his money for doing the whole process, it's cost me £14 per card, plus the shipping there and the shipping back, and that shipping is to Aaron, who's in the UK. So if you were to send to SGC on your own, it would cost you about, I don't know, £12 to post it to the States, and then you then have to pay $60 back for postage, regardless of how many cards you sent to them. And there's a high chance, like 99% chance, you will get caught for import tax, and that varies. I've seen people with 5 cards before get stung with £150. Somebody gets £80. One day it could be £30. I don't know why it is, but it's random. Right, I'm going to try my best to get this first card out. Oh, cool. Start off with a legend, shall we? This is Messi. This is, I believe, the 2006 Germany World Cup. This is Messi's first World Cup sticker. I bought this card about a year and a half ago, and I paid about £18 for it. I think the centering is quite decent. The corners are decent. I can't see any real issues with it at all, really. Now, would this get a 10? I highly doubt it. SGC very rarely, if ever, give 10s out for stickers. They're very strict on it. PSA will happily give out a 10 if the back of the card, back of the sticker is off center, but with SGC they're very kind of strict. It has to be perfect. So anything over a 5 would be amazing, but I can imagine just coming back like a 4. Sorry, I'm surprised. I did not imagine it getting a 9. Oh my god. I honestly thought this was a good sticker. I thought this was good. I'm definitely going to get like a 6 or a 7, but a 9 is just amazing. I don't even know how much this sticker would be worth if I was put on the market. It's currently not for sale. That's not the way I'm thinking. It's just, oh my word. What a great way to start this off. Blimey, a 9. I think like a 10 in a PSA is like £1,000. I think a 9 in a PSA is easily over £100. SGC, guys, people pay less for SGC stickers and cards. It's not that the grading is incorrect, or it's just the way it is. PSA have been around for longer, 10 years more than SGC really. SGC have been around for like 20 years. They're more known for their vintage rather than their modern. Yeah, I'm literally blown away. A 9. This doesn't happen to me, guys. Usually, don't mean I'm quite good with my stickers, but I always fail really because they They have creases and things you don't know. I honestly think the reason why this got a 10, didn't get a 10 was because it's slightly off cut, if you mean. It's like, it's at a slight angle, the cut on the bottom when they cut it. It's very common with stickers. But yeah, Messi's first World Cup sticker, Panini sticker, 9. Yeah, that's blown me away. I was expecting, like, I was hoping for like a 7, expecting a 6, and I got a 9. Right, come on, Bex, help me out here. So guys, as you know, I am a women's World Cup, well, women's soccer collector. I collect anything to do with women's cards and stickers, mainly after England cards and stickers and Arsenal players. But people offer me like women's cards quite a lot from like Champions League cards, and whilst I like them, I'm trying not to collect everything because that would just be too crazy. So mainly picking up England players, Arsenal players. Mary Earps is one of them, Leah Williamson, Beth Mead, Leah Warty, and then a couple more players in their England kits is what I'm kind of after really. But I do love this set. This is the first set that England ever put out for it's called The Best of England by Panini. It's a card set, and basically they do there was something like 30 men's players and about 15 women's players, which is quite a lot. And so a lot of these cards are kind of rookie cards. This is Mary Earps' rookie card. She had a sticker before for the Euros, but this is actually a proper first card from that I'm aware of. This is out of 49. So they do them out of 199, out of 99, out of 75, out of 49, which is this one, then out of 10, and then 1-1. I had the chance to bid on the 1-1, but I bid on it. Technically, I kind of like was paying more than I wanted to pay, and then it sold, but then it got cancelled. Then it went, or it went to somebody else. It was really odd. I offered more for it than what they were listing it for. They declined. They put on bids, and it went for less than what they originally had it up for. So, but anyway, these cards are, as a Panini, I find the quality control can be quite bad. So fingers crossed that this isn't as this isn't like a 6 or a 5. I'm hoping for like a 9. I won't be surprised if it comes back a 7 or a 8. Oh yeah, it's an 8. It's an 8. But guys, this is probably the only women's card that's ever been graded from this set with a big major company. I don't even think MGC have had them either that much. But I'm trying to work out why it's an 8. I think that corner up the top is slightly curled. I don't think it's dented. Centering is probably another thing. It's probably really hard to censor these cards and work out how to censor it, so that's probably another thing. And the corners are fine. Surfaces are kind of alright. Edging is kind of okay. It's a little bit, because they're so cheaply made. Let's get out of this case, shall we? Mary Earps is England's goalkeeper, guys. She's also Man United's goalkeeper, and I think she's probably the best goalkeeper in the world. She's won lots of awards. She's won lots of she's been nominated for Best Players of the Best Player of the Year sort of thing, and she really is phenomenal as a goalkeeper. I think there's been lots of arguments in the past about the standard of women's goalkeeping, but I think she is setting a good example. I think that corner there is slightly dinged, and I think that's why you don't notice it at first, because the design of the card has loads of scratches on it to make it reflective. But still, I want to get all these in golds graded. I want to get, my plan is to try and get, so as I said, there's multiple parallels numbered cards of each player. I want to get each card from each player basically, and each numbered card. The 1-on-1s are going to be a nightmare to get, if not impossible, but maybe the 10s will be okay. These ones, I picked up a lot of these straight away, and they're now going for like silly money really, which is good, because it means there's other people that are collecting women's cards, which I love. Now the rest of these should be a bit more vintagey type stuff as well, so we'll try not to see what I've got. Yeah, something vintage. So I collect Bobby Charlton, guys. I love Bobby Charlton. I've had this card in my collection for a long time. It's one of the first cards I kind of ever picked up. I rarely see it in other people's collections. I think it's from 1959. It's a master vending set. There is another one from the year before where he's like kicking the ball, and that's considered one of his rookies. Generally speaking, I don't really like caricature cards. I think they're usually quite appalling. But these one and the one from the year before are just really cool. Now, I've always thought this card looks quite nice condition, but when I look at the bottom, I've started to notice actually there's actually a lot of kind of like surface dirt. I should really try to attempt to clean it, but I never really want to do too bad on it. And at the top there's some foxing, you can see. But generally speaking, this card is actually quite nice. Now I'm hoping for a 7 or camera went then, guys. Right, last 2 cards. I'm going to try and pull this out blind, cover it up, and see if we go from there. So ironically, on the subject of George Best, we have this awesome George Best sticker, Man United sticker. Look at that 1970s hair. It looks like he could be, you know, in... It looks like Noel Gallagher, Willie Gallagher. It's kind of like love child. Proper amazing picture. I love George Best. There's not that much George Best stuff out on the market that's easy to get hold of in good quality. A lot of it's like foreign stickers. I think somebody will be able to correct me. Did George Best have a disagreement with the company that made A and B C, so that in 1970 onwards he doesn't appear in any of the sets up until like 1977 tops or something? He doesn't really appear. You get him in FKS stickers, you get him in some Italian stickers, but you don't get him in like, I just don't find cards and stickers of him in high grade and nice cards. I don't know why. But anyway, this sticker, I've had it in my collection for about probably over a year now, I suppose, maybe more than that. I love these stickers. I think they're called Bad Productions. I sent them off as a Bad Production sticker. When I went and looked at the pop report, when I told that he's been graded, I couldn't find it, so I did not know what it is. This was the only one I kind of really wanted to look up before in advance, because I did not know what kind of grade it would come out as, because it's a circle sticker, so it can't be graded on its corners. It can only be graded on its edges, I suppose. Look at the back. It's got like a cheap PVC type, I don't know what it is, sticker backing. Hopefully this didn't get more than that. I hope this gets a 1 or at least a 1. And it's got an 8. Wow, I didn't know. I honestly didn't think it would get an 8. I mean, the centering's a bit off. If you look at the roundness of it, that's probably why it got an 8. Wow. I'm actually really enjoying this this return. I think this is amazing. I mean, I love George Best. Yeah, I think he's amazing, and so to get this is really cool. The back is really boring. It's got some kind of weird it was probably just made some cheap plastic they had left over, like sticky back plastic type thing, and they just printed them on them. But yeah, really cool. It says there, circular stickers, George Best 1970 BAB footballers. I was putting in Bad Productions and stuff like that, so that's probably why it didn't come up. Circling 1970. These stickers, there's loads on the market. There's ones of international players, ones of the greatest players of all time. There's ones of like all the modern players. There's badges of, you know, every different football club and international clubs. So it's a bit, and there's more George Best ones out there actually. It's a bit of a minefield actually when it comes to it. Really amazing, really amazing. Wow, I didn't think that would get an 8. I mean, I'm still in shock with a 9 from the Messi, but an 8 for George Best. Oh wow. So far so good, guys. Right, the last card. This is an autograph card, so I'm hoping it's definitely got graded yet. So as you guys know, I collect women's stickers, and this is a Ellen White autograph card, number 3 out of 20. These are hard to come by now, guys. They were once relatively cheap to find. I think this cost me about £80, so quite a lot of money to put into it. I got this card, I think, about a year and a half ago. My plan is to try and get at least one autograph card of every player that played in the Euros women's final. I might try and see if I can go all the players that were like on the sub bench as well, but mainly just the ones that actually stood on the pitch and played. And it's quite hard because only about 5 or 6 stickers are out and autograph cards are out there. I've got Ellen White, I've got Fran Kirby, I've got Minnie Bright, and I got Beth Mead. So there are still players like I think Kira Walsh has now got a Barcelona autograph. From this set, you can get a Lucy Bronze. There is a Georgia Stanway autograph around, and I think a Steph Houghton one as well. And that's probably about it. So unless there's a Leah Williamson or Mary Earps, I don't think Alex Greenwood's got a card. I don't think Chloe Kelly's got a card or sticker signed auto. This is the only basic, these are ones you can kind of get really. And I really like this one. I paid up for it because I really like Ellen White. I've actually at the point now where there's 3 cards I need to get, like 3 numbered cards I need to get of hers, and then I've got everything she's ever had produced. So yeah, I think she's England's all-time scorer. I think she's also probably up there with goal scoring for Man City. I think, and probably Arsenal, maybe Chelsea. One of the teams should be up there. She's one of the legend basically. So I'm hoping this is a 10. I imagine it's going to be 10 auto 9 card. Yeah, as I thought. Still really impressive, and it looks really nice. If you don't know, guys, with autos, SGC will grade autographs cards when they're on the sticker or when they're on the card, when it says usually on the back that the card is authentic basically, or if it's on a proper product, they will grade it. If that sticker was the autograph was in a appalling state, like maybe it went over the card or it's missing a bit of it because it's on a sticker, they won't grade it at all. It's either a 10 or a nothing. So if it's written like that, because the problem with autographs is it's hard to determine what a grade for an autograph basically. So their rule is basically if it's on in the sticker, it looks right, it looks neat, it's a 10. The card itself then gets graded minus the value of the sticker, so it then gets graded, so that got a 9, probably to do with centering, I imagine. Oh well, wow, it looks really cool. I'm so happy with that. Really happy with that. I'm really close to completing Ellen White's, as I said, cards and stickers. I think it's 2 or 3. I need the base card from this set, which is pretty simple to get hold of, and I think it's 2 numbered cards. She only had, I think, autographs for the out of 20s. I think that was it. So guys, let's have a look at this really cool set of cards. I am absolutely I'm absolutely shocked that I got a 9 on the Messi. Like, that's blown my mind. It's so good. That will be staying in my collection for a while. I'm going to try and complete all the Messi autographs. All the Messi stickers from the Panini sets of the World Cup. I'm not going to go for special backs or grey backs or, weird Japanese variations. I'm just going to go for the basic ones I can find and try and get a sticker from every single World Cup. But to get it a 9 is incredible. This Mary Earps will go towards my collection of trying to complete all the number cards for all the England women's team. So that's fantastic. I collect George Best. It's something cool, something you don't really see often, so that's amazing. The master vending card for Bobby Charlton, one of my favourite cards. I just love it. I just really love the fun of it. I think it's the back that kind of let it down. If that staining wasn't there, that foxing, I think this card would have probably got reached to a 7. And it's off centre a bit, you can tell. Quite a chunk actually. But if that was more graded, more centered, it would have been an 8 because it just looks nice. The surfacing is just so good. And to finally get an Ellen White autograph card, finally get it graded, my second women's card autograph graded, I'm really happy with that. That'll be going into my Ellen White collection, and I will slowly but surely over the next couple of years be grading over other cards and stickers. If you don't know already, I made a little video on my channel. You can look at it searching up my videos. All about Ellen White's cards and stickers actually. It gives you the list of all the ones that have been released so far that I'm aware of, and yeah, give that a watch. So we say thank you to David Beckham for being a sticker today, for helping us do the reveal. Guys, please leave a comment in below which is your favourite card or sticker from this collection. I'm between the George best. Messi might take it just because it blew me away what grade it was. I was really expecting a low grade on that. But yeah, the George best might win. Obviously, they're my cards, so I'm happy with all of them. I will be hoping to try and do another submission with the Grading Club. I think their submission window just opened up. I'm not 100% sure if I can do it or not, because it usually falls just before payday, and I always feel like I want to make sure I don't grade at the end of my payday, because you never know what's going to happen. So if I can work out to pay after payday, then I'll be grading. I also have a 1-of-1 card I want to send to MGC to get graded, part of one of my my card missions, which I'll be telling you about in the future. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, please subscribe, please leave a comment which is your favourite card. Stay safe, and most importantly, happy hunting!